Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener of this new season.
Leading off for
great hitters lead their teams to battle. Next on MLB Network. Starling Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Swing and a liner. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. There to take it is Alonso, one away. Now at the plate, Adam Frazier. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ball one. One out, nobody on. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And there's ball two now.
Well, he's definitely a ground ball pitcher. He's trying to get guys to swing the bat, put the ball on the ground. So what you got to do as a hitter, make him get it up. So now you can drive the ball instead of hit one into the dirt.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Digging in, Chipper Jones. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Hediger. He's got it, and there are two down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Gregory Polanco, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Gregory Polanco
sends that one out of play for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this will land foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Josh Bell the next to hit. It's a good first inning RBI spot for him. Runners at the corners and 2 gone. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Striding in, Sean Rodriguez. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and that all developed too late to get him at first, and now the bases are loaded here. Digging in, John Jaso, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Lifted the other way out to left center. Haniger is there to make the catch. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners. Designated hitter.
Hard hit at third. Throw by Chipper, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, every team's going to go through a losing streak, but you got to try to do something that's going to pull you out of it. 1 game at a time is really what you got to think about, because if you don't, before you know it, 5 games leads to 10, and 10 games leads to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Stepping up now, Josh Harrison. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gamel on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Andrew McCutchen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. This is flared out towards second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
First baseman, Yonder
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Mitch Haniger batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now a swing and a fly ball. After it is McCutchen. But this will land foul shy of the wall. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate, Gene Segura, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at bat, Adam Frazier. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. This is pulled into right. That gets down and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. We're in this one. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Gregory Polanco. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. From the stretch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1. Stepping up to the plate, Josh Bell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cruz has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher, Mike Zunino.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Striding in once again, Ben Gamble. He flew out in his last at-bat. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. Another look to first. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch inside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Swing and a line drive. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Grounded to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Sean
Pulled
Rodriguez.
high in the air out to left field. Henniger has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Standing in, John Jaso. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jaso.
Fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. And there's ball 1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Dribbled to the right side, but it gets fouled. To first. Alonso is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Josh Harrison stands in. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Harrison.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Heading for second is Harrison. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrew McCutchen.
Here comes the first pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso. He reached on a single in his first try.
First baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. So striding in, Mitch Henniger. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's the third baseman
number 15, Kyle Seager.
Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. This ball will be chopped foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And catch made there by Chipper. 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gene Segura. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. In to score the runner from second. Now batting, Ryan Schimpf. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1, here it comes. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Here's another 0-2. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at-bat. And we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
This is on the ground over to first. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Settling in. Mike Zunino, a base hit. Tyler Glasnow answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. From the stretch, Gerard Dyson is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He hit a sac fly earlier. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping in, Chipper Jones. A hit in 2 tries so far. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz over to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The left fielder, number 25.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. He's running towards second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the run is Henniger, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The throw into second. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now batting. Designated
First
hitter.
pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch inside the throw. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Hit on the ground out to short. Frazier scoops it up, and he's retired, 1 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Alonso.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make
7 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
The designated hitter, Josh Bell.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Gamble is there. 2 gone. Here's John Jaso now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Harrison. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A ball hit hard to the left side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Right fielder.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Gamble. And the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
3rd baseman.
Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. Now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
The batter,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And this is taken in for the second out. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hit in the air out to left. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Starling Marte. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Henniger, and that's the second out of the inning. So now 2 gone here in the inning for Chipper Jones. Hit to first. Alonso is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. Ready once again, Mike Zunino. Match up with Tyler Glass now to lead off the inning. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. Swing and a miss at the bender, and it's even at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The pitch. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Marte is right there, 1 down. Here's Gerard Dyson. Last time through was a base hit. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit to short. To his left, Frazier, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. And no swing apparently, ball 1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening, ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. 2-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit on the ground out to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gregory Polanco, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Gregory
into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Under it here is Seager to make the play. 1 gone. Digging in once again, Josh Bell. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. And he had 2 on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Sean Rodriguez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Schimpf is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's John Jaso now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Hit in the air to left field. Henniger waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
First baseman.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there, base hit. Alonso is on his way home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The batter, number 2.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jean Segura is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is McCutchen. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. To third. Fielded cleanly. There's Harrison for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Ryan Schimpf. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught it.
And we'll have to leave it there as Josh Harrison stands in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. To short. There's Segura. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. High pop-up. Segura is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
On its way is pitch number 75. Coming over now is Cruz, but this will be nowhere near him. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, round to first, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. It's the home opener. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, man, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Diego Blanco.
Diego Blanco
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The next 0-2. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Schimpf brings it in. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Brian Dozier now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Just getting started here in Seattle. Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play. And that. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
Down and in here. 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Throw over to first. Another look to first. First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Now the relay home. And he is in there. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Squared that one up just a little late.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Throw won't get him. Ready now, Yonder Alonso. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kepler going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. First pitch coming now from Hughes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Kepler, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Gene Segura standing in. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Hughes comes set. Here it is on 0-2. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball.
Oh, he might have got away with one. A two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
3 runs already home here. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
2 strikes on the hitter and 2 outs. I like this. You got to get this out here. You don't want them to drive in a run and you go down 4. You keep it at 3. You still got a chance to break it open and win on a big inning.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Polanco is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves it. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman, Miguel Sano.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, you've been given a 3-0 lead. The last thing you want to do is have base runners on and then give up a big ball, and that 3 runs means nothing to you. So pitch around the corners, make them chase the ball, but do not walk people.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. Got him. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Henniger on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Hard liner towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Shin. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up. But when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. So digging in now, Mike Zunino. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gerard Dyson. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Polanco scoops it up onto first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Riding in once again, Ben Gamel. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. And a relay to the plate. And he's safe. Digging in to try it again.
Nelson Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yonder Alonso. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Kepler Coming to the plate now, Seth Smith.
Leading off for Minnesota.
And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. This one's flared out toward left. Coming in is Haniger. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Into the box now, Amuri Figueroa hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this ready for another chance. Mitch Haniger. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Here's Hughes back to work now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. It's 0-1.
Matt, I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised to see him back out there. Those first 2 innings were rough, but he's fought himself back to get up to the 3rd inning, and let's see how it turns out.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. At the plate, Kyle Seager, 1 for 1. Buddy Bashirs is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Just a tick behind for a strike. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. 1-1, here it comes. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Backhanded. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in, Ryan Schimpf. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Some movement. Now in the Minnesota bullpen. Mike Zunino is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2-1. To 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Kepler's there for it, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Diego Blanco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit to first. Alonso is there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Brian Dozier now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So some success with 2 out keeps the inning alive for Miguel Sano. Here's Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for
a swing and a high drive to right center field. Gamble racing back. He makes the play. A great. Here's Gerard Dyson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 1.
Softly hit out towards short. And one gone. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now a ball line softly down the left field line. But this will be a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He hit a sac fly earlier. Chris Tillman answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Pitch outside, the throw, the tag, and he is out at second. And he misses 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There is Dozier. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side. Standing in, Max Kepler. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Max Kepler.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Henniger. Makes the play, one away. Striding in, Jorge Polanco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gamble is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. So striding forward now, Seth Smith. A base hit in his first trip. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game. 2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Well, we've seen a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on in this game, so I think the game plan on that pitch right there was to try to bounce one and try to get them to chase again.
Cruz will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Yonder Alonso. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
First baseman, Yonder
into the
Alonso.
windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Digging in once again. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Fouled back. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it 2-1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Rosario, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Gene Segura standing in. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Gene Segura.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This is foul. Now here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Kepler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now. Ryan Schimpf, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton has a play, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for Minnesota.
Murray Figueroa. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And here's a ball hit in the air. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone.
Center fielder number 25.
Ready for another chance. Byron Buxton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And he'll get in there safely. Riding in once again, Diego Blanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Haniger is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again, Brian Dozier. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one. And I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gamble looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a tick behind for a strike. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third. And here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out. Ray Santana.
Your attention, please. Now
Gerard Dyson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Santana.
A chance here for Dozier at second. He's right there in time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Gamble. Last time through was a base hit. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Miguel Sano.
Hit back up the middle. There's Segura. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Grounded to the right. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hard hit towards center. Gamble is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Seth Smith. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to left field. Haniger is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far.
Right fielder Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Slow little grounder left side. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Danny Valencia will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get Trevor May will come on in.
Danny Valencia. Now pitching for Minnesota.
And that misses for ball 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Skied into very shallow right. Kepler is under it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And no swing apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton has a beat on it, and the inning is over. At the plate, Amuri Figueroa. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. Into the box, Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Cruz giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Diego Blanco. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Haniger in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more. Brian Dozier. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. He pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete this. Glenn Perkins is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Swing and a miss, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch.
This change for the Twins.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kyle Seager. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Stepping in, Ryan Schimpf. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball in there for a called strike. Perkins comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here now is Mike Zunino, 0 for 3 with a couple of. Nate Jones takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 65.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
That's the 3rd slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Number 20, Eddie Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Haniger. 1 out. Here's Miguel Sano. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Big tilt on the slider gets a swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. James Pazos. Answers the call from
number 47.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gamble on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Settling in now. Seth Smith.
Your attention,
He
please.
comes to the plate as the
Pinch hitting for
Young-Ho
Minnesota.
Park will start to
Number
loosen up
52.
in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Safeco Field, 47,116. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.
MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Gamble coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Here tonight.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. The average on the year for him is just shy of 310 entering action in this one. And there he goes towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. 0-2. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. Hit out towards second. Schimpf scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But, hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone.
A run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. In now, Matt Kemp. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And the pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. They'll try it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Here's Gerard Dyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, designated hitter, Gerard Dyson.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. These Braves as they take the field here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. 1-1. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it. 1 down. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Into the box, Nelson Cruz. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Abreu has room in foul territory.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now a move over to first. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in now, Yonder Alonso. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Throw over to first. In the dirt. And oh, he can't quite dig it out. A runner on first with 2 away. And a pretty good take there on the slider down. It's ball 3.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Throw in time. And here's Matt Adams now. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Matt Adams.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward right field. Cruz is in pursuit, and that's in there. Base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alonso in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center. So the first 2 have reached here to start the second. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
The right fielder, number 8, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Coming in is Haniger. 1 out. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And that misses ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sent out to straightaway center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. And stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. So digging in now, Kyle Seager. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Stepping in, Gene Segura. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. So striding forward now, Ryan Schimpf trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Batting ninth.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-run ball game. Digging in to try it again, Gerard Dyson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ender Inciarte. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Ready for another chance? Yangervis Solarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet. So you don't know what you're going to see.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Striding in once again, Justin Turner. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Turner.
Has a look, now the pitch. High pop up. Seager is there for it. And that's the second out of the inning. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Matt Kemp is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now in the box, Ben Gamel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Over to have a look at it here is Kemp, but this is well back into the grandstand, a foul ball. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off there, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Inciarte's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Designated hitter, Matt Adams.
Bounce to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So one away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. Line toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. Stepping into the box, Curtis Granderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed on a pitch at the thumbs, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wants.
Oh, hold on. What a stop. How about that? Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He hit a sac fly earlier. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Dansby Swanson. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Abreu rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he can't get back to third. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mitch Haniger set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Third baseman number 15.
Into the windup and the pitch. Kyle Seager comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fouled back.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Segura.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. To third. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So stepping in, Mike Zunino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Hit out toward second. Solarte fields it cleanly, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now batting, Dansby Swanson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. Ready once again, Ender Inciarte. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alonso is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Yangervis Solarte. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Has a look, now the pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Turner.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up high, 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
So here's Matt Kemp now, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line, and Cruz will put this one away. Here's Gerard Dyson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus
Leading
far.
off for the Mariners. Designated hitter.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Kemp comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
The center fielder number 16.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Solarte's got it. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
The right fielder number 23.
Digging in once again, Nelson Cruz. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there. Ready for another shot now, Matt Adams. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
It is Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers. He singled his last time up. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Abreu rounds the corner and is headed home. And that's going to float the runner from second as this is now a 3-1 ball game. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 3 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz has a beat on it. 2 down. Here's Ender Inciarte. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And that's in there. Base hit. Granderson is on his way home. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1. Ready once again, Yyjin007 Solarte. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he takes ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Here it comes, 2-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Segura has it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this. Ready for another chance. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Line drive to left. Kemp has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He's out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jean Segura. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. The tag, and he is striding in once again. Justin Turner 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Justin
swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. There's Segura on to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Matt Adams. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Line to the right side. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimm. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Arodys Vizcaíno.
Zunino. Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 38.
Mike Zunino is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. Gerard Dyson stands in as he looks at ball one here. For Dyson, that's his first double on the year. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. The throw will go to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in to try it again. Ben Gamel. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. And he's safe.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
First things first, here's a throw over. First pitch of the at-bat. Nelson Cruz is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see.
And he runs out of gas between bases. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz has it in his tracks. Makes the play, one away. It is Curtis Granderson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Grounded to the right. Schimpf brings it in. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And it makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 10.
Here's Yonder Alonso. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Mitch.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Inciarte moving in, but he can't get there, so credit him with his first base hit after going 0 for so far. And that means the inning stays alive with 2 away for Kyle Seager.
Kyle Seager
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Kyle Seager is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Now a throw over. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder. Enter.
Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Waiting on it is Henniger, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter.
So striding forward now, Yangervis Solarte. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. David Phelps enters the game with one guy in the top of inning number 9. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Gamble has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. Left side, Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he is out on the tag. Standing in, Ryan Schimpf, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Started that swing a bit too early. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Soft liner towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. Here now is Mike Zunino. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Jim Johnson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Gerard Dyson is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Hit to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
The final line score for